Hello and welcome back. We are on day 3 of What If? Daily Contemplations for Life Transformation. And today we are asking, what if I chose success? So let's begin. What if I chose success? Write down the first thing that comes to mind. What words, pictures, feelings come up for you when you say the word success? Do you have a clear definition of what success is to you? Or are you basing success on the common societal definitions? The reason that this is so important to me is that I work with women in business who are not really where they want to be yet. They're struggling with their money mindset, they're struggling with success mindsets, they're trying to juggle everything, and they really are not creating the life that they want to create, but they don't know another way of doing it. And what I see over and over again is that they haven't defined success for themselves. They've decided that if I'm not succeeding, I'm failing. And that's how I used to feel, because I used to believe that my success was the income that I brought into my business. I lived in this constant fear of my clients leaving, not signing new clients up, missing my monthly financial targets. And actually, those monthly financial targets, I had no emotional attachment to them whatsoever. It was something that my coach said, right, this is your first target. And I just didn't know what else there was. I was brand new to business. I was very green around the gills. So I was like, okay, I'll take that on. You're a business coach, you must know. But actually what I did is that it continued to destroy my self-confidence, and it kind of worked on the complete opposite, and it didn't help me in my business at all. So you can't choose success if you haven't defined what it means to you. So here is my first piece of advice. You need to know what success looks like to you. Who are you in your successful life? What do you look like? How do you feel when you wake up in the morning? What clothes are you putting on? What conversations are you having with your partner, with your children, with your staff, with your work colleagues? Who are you hanging out with? What lights that fire of inspiration in your belly on a daily basis? How do you spend your downtime? Where do you go on a holiday? How many hours a day are you working? What food are you eating? What supermarket are you shopping in? What car are you driving? How are you feeling? Right? The feeling is the energy, which is the conversation to the universe that makes it clear what you actually want. Interesting conversation that I read on a Facebook post earlier on today, where somebody had said she was having a conversation with somebody. She'd ordered a cake for somebody's birthday, and the baker decorator had said to her, what colour icing would you like the name in? And she said, oh, I don't mind. So the cake came back with royal blue icing of this name, which didn't match the cake at all, but she hadn't been specific. And she said, no wonder I don't get what I want from the universe, because I'm just saying, bring me whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure none of us would go into a restaurant, look at the menu and go, well, you pick for me, right? Who's going to do that? Not very many people. Okay, we have to get specific about what does success look like for you. And if you've listened to my podcast, the Lifepreneur podcast, you know that what I'm all about is success is a combination of building level 10 lives in all areas, from love and physical, emotional, mental well-being, money, finances, your career, your purpose, your passions. All of those things make you successful. Money on its own does not make you successful. So that's just something, even though I'm a money coach, that's very, very clear, my values around that. So what I want you to think about is, where is fear holding you back from choosing success? Whether you want to lose weight or get fitter, make more money, change career, build a business, have that Mills and Boon relationship, we are often choosing not to chase after these things. Why? Because of fear. Whether that fear is rejection or failure or losing everything, of people not liking us, or actually sometimes fear of leaving people behind. So may I also suggest that more often than you would realise, it's often fear of our own potential that holds us back from choosing success and to live a mediocre life, or as Brennan Birchard calls it, a caged life where we're not expressing ourselves fully. So I hope you've heard this before, and if you haven't, excuse me, because I get very passionate when I read this out. So this is a quote from Marianne Williamson, which is infinitely famous. And I now admit, when I first heard this, I thought, what a crock. Now it resonates on such a deep level, and this is what happens when you commit to moving forward. Your perception changes, your belief system changes. So she says, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light and not our darkness that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant and gorgeous and talented and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You're a child of God, and your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. I love it. And even though I don't, I talk about more universal energy rather than God, you can make that fit for whatever, but it's ultimately, we are born infinitely, infinitely successful, infinitely full of potential and possibility. It's our job to find a way to express that. Only fear holds us back. So what if I chose success? Choosing success starts with owning your own unique definition of it. Perhaps right now in this moment, you want to be a stay-at-home mum with your children and be the best mum that you can be. So to do that, maybe you don't want to, maybe you need a job that you can just do like 9 to 3 or whatever works for you. Maybe success is changing your career so you can do more volunteering because there is something you feel so deeply passionate about and it's kind of killing you not to be a part of that. Do you dream of creating a new body so that you can get your sexy mojo back? Or does it excite you to think of selling everything, buying a camper van and traveling Europe or maybe the world? If you're unsure of what it looks like, you know what I'm going to say? I would first of all suggest that you focus on how you want to feel. Your feelings are the most powerful manifesting tool that you have. If you currently feel trapped, do you want to experience freedom? Would you like to swap feeling broke, for abundance? Would you like to change lonely to feeling passionately in love? Tapping into the emotions that you want to experience will change your vibration. And the vibration is the magical manifestation language of the universe. I would also like to suggest a couple of books to you. The first is called The Element, and it's a book written to help you find your life passion. You can find links for this in the corresponding blog, which I'll put up in the notes. Secondly, a book that really changed my perception and gave me freedom to personalise my success was The Desire Map by Danielle Laporte, and also the Firestarter Sessions are also a really good book that she wrote. Ultimately, my wish for you in taking this 28-day journey with me is the realisation that when we follow our passion, listen to our intuition, and commit to success by taking the next logical step, life becomes this unfolding magical mystery tour. If I chose success, I would. So if you decided to choose success today over non-action or apathy or settling for what you have, what would you have to do? Would you join a gym? Would you start dating? Would you choose trust? Coming back to day number 1. Would you make a plan? Would you seek out a training program? Would you get a coach? The fact is, if you haven't chosen success up until now, then you are going to need to take new action, develop new beliefs, and keep refining your USP, your unique success picture, your unique success picture. As always, there is an exercise for you to do. So start by writing down your USP, your unique success picture. Write it, draw it, vision board it, whatever feels good for you. If you want to get really powerful, do them all. Think about the sights and the sounds and the smells and the tastes and the touches and the people that are around you. The clearer the picture and the more intimately you're connected on an energetic level, the more magical the journey becomes to receiving it, and you'll start to receive very, very quickly. Use the insight tools that I gave you before to create that gap picture. So you can download those at the blog that goes with this training at louisecartwright.com. I'll put a link in the notes. And use those to help you identify that gap, which will help you to identify the next logical step. Make a plan. What steps can you start taking right now to move you across that bridge from where you are to where your dream lives? Because it's already there. Think about signing up for a new course, looking for a new job, volunteering opportunities, joining a gym or downloading a workout and getting a coach and a nutrition program, getting a confidence coach to get you back in the dating game, starting a blog, taking up a new hobby that lights you up, practicing trust daily. But make a plan. Don't just say, I'll try. Okay, check out my blogs from this month, because trying is non-commitment. Use my planner. You can get free at www.louisecartwright.com, my daily planner, as a really valuable accountability tool. Check in with your USP daily so you can stay connected into that energy and stay attached to your action, because your success is dependent on it. Believe in yourself, trust yourself, love yourself, and choose to be excited by the unknown. So there's 4 exercise steps for you to take to start really defining your success. What have you got to believe to choose success? Who have you got to be to choose success? But ultimately, what does that success look like? And how different is it from your life right now? Because when you identify that difference, it makes the actions that you need to take far more evident to you. And I can guarantee that as you start taking those steps, you will gain confidence, and then you'll get more competent, and you're going to keep increasing, and you're going to bring into your awareness lots of other people that are on this same journey, and books will come to you, and YouTube clips will come to you, and people will come to you, and resources will come to you that will keep. I've got a picture now of a wave kind of like taking you back to the shore again, and then you'll take another big leap back, and you'll come back to the shore again, each time gaining more and more power. So my mantra for day 3. And day 3 is, what if I chose success? What if I choose success? And your mantra is, taking inspired action always leads to the next step. Taking inspired action always leads to the next step. So I give deep thanks for you being here and watching. I would ask, please share. Please share with other people that you think might benefit from this. Please share my YouTube channel, because the more women we can get to believe in themselves and understand that it doesn't need to be all hustle, and it doesn't need to be all about masculine power, and we can bring flow into it, and we change our lives. We're changing not just our lives, but the lives of the people around us, that they'll be inspired. Remember that Marianne Williamson quote, we inspire others to do the same. But also we're changing the planet on a fundamental energetic level. We're showing people what's possible. We're creating this whole new paradigm. And we're all part of it together. So I'll be really grateful for any of your shares on social media. So until day 4, I will let you go, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.